Hey guys, this is Mike with Select Casting. Today I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to do a speed run. So often when I do demos and I'm showing it to ad agency producers and talent business managers, I'll say how if they have their specs and scripts in order, they can cast in under 10 minutes, right? It's really fast to cast on our site. And the reason why I say that is that producers and talent business managers helped us design their interface. So when we launched 6 years ago, we did wireframing with ad agency friends, that kind of thing, to make sure that what we got was exactly what they needed out of a casting platform. But secretly, I know I can cast in under 5 minutes. It's really that fast to cast. And so I'm going to do it. I'm going to lay it on the line. So if you're not familiar with our platform, the big difference between Select Casting and some of the other platforms is that all projects go through top talent agencies. We don't do any direct to actor, actor subscription, anything. And that really is the biggest thing about our platform. What makes it where so many ad agencies uh, like to use us, right? Because it's such a big quality control measure. So again, if it's voiceover, on camera, union or non-union, when you're going through select casting, you're actually choosing the talent agencies you want to participate. And then those talent agents are acting as casting directors for their talent pool. So you're only getting represented, trained talent submitting to your project. So it's very cool that way as far as making sure that you get really good actors submitting for your projects. So if you go to our site, log in and create an account is very easy. Just go to select-casting.com, click sign up. Once you fill out your information to verify your email, you can cast right away. If you're working at an ad agency in the US, there's a really good chance we're already set up as a vendor. We work with so many ad agencies across the country, but if not, I can fill out all that paperwork and all that stuff. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and log in and I'm going to do this. Pardon my typing. I think that's what's going to screw me up the most. But my goal is to cast in under 5 minutes, and I think I can do it. So, all right. So when you log in initially, when you look at active castings, you're not going to see anything, right? Because you haven't created a project yet. When you go to new, right, you have you can choose voiceover or on camera. So real quick about on camera, this is something we launched at the beginning of last year. It's very useful for these low budget social media projects where you can't afford a casting director. It's the whole reason we did it. Ad producer clients asked us to do this. And really for it, it's useful in like LA, Chicago, New York, right? So that those really are the markets where it's valuable. So if you're in those markets and you're starting to and you're having to do some of these more scrappy productions, that's where our on-camera service can be really useful. And again, it's the exact same workflow as voiceover, where you're choosing the talent agencies, and then those on-camera agents are looking at your specs and having those actors upload those headshots and self-tape for you to review. All right, so I am setting up my timer. There's no pressure, just people watching on LinkedIn. I can do this. And we're clicking start. All right, I am casting now. So name of casting sheet, I'm going to call it Mike's fake casting project. Notice the orange heading on name of casting sheet. If the heading's orange, it's mandatory. You have to enter in that information. If it's not orange, you don't. So, okay, so name of casting sheet, Mike's fake casting project. Project type is going to be VO commercial. It's primarily the type of work we do. Project name, notice the heading's not orange, so I'm going to leave that blank. Same thing with client name, PO and job number. That stuff, we send the invoice after the project's over. Often I just get sent the PO and sign it and go through that whole process. Urgency, I'm going to go ahead and say need auditions ASAP. You can do same day castings on our site, no problem. It happens multiple times a month. Typically, what we see is like 48 to 72 hours. Product type, I'll just say beverage. Usage, I'll say cable only. Exclusivity, no. I'm going to make it a union job. Due date's rigid. You have to choose a due date to get your auditions. You can say anytime. The general person's agreement then is end of day. For voiceover, often we see any location because of home studios. Obviously, for on camera, you're probably going to want the actor to be in LA, New York, Chicago, wherever you're going to be shooting. Talent budget, again, because it's union, I'm just going to go ahead and say scale. Talent availability date, I'm going to say mid-March. Maybe I don't know yet. Again, you can be specific if you want. You can put in the date and time and all those things. If it's English or Spanish, you don't really have to worry about putting anything in language. If it's Portuguese or Mandarin or French, something like that, I'd recommend entering that language into the field just so the talent agent really sees it. Notice contact name, contact email. That will auto-populate with whoever's filling this out. just know that the actors don't see this information. This is for the talent agent to see. Because again, maybe you put in mid-March, right, for talent availability date, and they want to submit an actor that's unavailable on the 13th or something like that. That's the kind of communication you're going to get. Home studio, I'm going to go ahead and say required. I'm going to add the talent specs. You can add as many PDF and Word documents as you want. There's an add directly button where you can go ahead and just type it in or paste it in. All right, I'm not going to add reference. I'm not going to add NDA. Choosing talent agencies, I just click on that. Notice the stars. You can create a favorites folder if you want. Like, again, if you have your favorite 10 talent agencies you always want to pull from, it's very easy to do that. We have 80 plus voiceover talent agents. And I should also say management companies on our platform. For on camera, I think it's like 40 plus, that type of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just select all. I'm inviting all of the talent agencies. It's a big list, but for this, it's fine. Role names, I'm going to say announcer. You can have as many role names as you want within a project. It's still just 350 bucks. Audition limit per role, I'm going to leave that default to 3 because I've invited all the talent agencies. And I'm going to go ahead and click cast. Project's live. All right, I was talking there, and I still did the cast the project in under 3 minutes. So it was what, 2 minutes and 54 seconds. So again, that gives you an idea of how quickly you can put out a casting project on our site. And the cool thing that you're not seeing is that what's going to happen is you're going to get an email verification, and in that email is a project link that if you just forward that onto your team, that anyone that's going to listen to the auditions or view the auditions if it's on camera, like you did your job. They now have access to the project and will be able to listen to or view auditions. If you'd like more information about our platform, please reach out to me. It's Mike at select-casting.com. And thank you for your time.